How's it going, everyone? I'm FeatherGamer555, and welcome to the top 5 for the most eeriest ghosts in Luigi's Mansion. Now, why am I doing a top 5 like this? Well, one, it's Halloween, so why not do something a little creepy? And two, some of the portrait ghosts that I see in Luigi's Mansion for the GameCube creep me out. Like, there are just a few of them that freak me out. Like, something about them just makes me feel weird. Whatever word I'm trying to look for. But pretty much, I have 5, can't do webcam, probably. But anyway, I have 5 choices of which ones I feel, in my personal opinion. Get that in your mind right now. My top 5s are all about my personal opinions. But I have my 5 most eeriest ghosts, the ones that just creep me out and get me weirded out more than any other. So without further ado, let's check out the first one. Alright, the first ghost I have on this list is the freaky fortune teller, Madame Clairvoyant. Alright, Madame Clairvoyant. Now, she might seem like a really odd choice for me to put on this list, but there is a reason for that, and my main reason is really just the fact that she creeps me out. I don't know what it is, but it's something about the way she acts toward Luigi. It's more the fact that out of all the ghosts in the mansion, she's willing to help you and tell you what has happened to Mario, what's this big thing going on in the mansion with King Boo, what is he doing. It's just strange to me. It bugs me, it creeps me out. Plus, once you give her all the items and she tells you everything she could tell you, when she just willingly asks to go back into the mansion, not the mansion, the painting, it's weird. I don't understand it. That bugs me a lot. And like, she just laughs and it's like she enjoys being stuck in a painting. It's like, why would you enjoy that? So I really don't understand what it is fully about Madame Clairvoyant that I don't like. I don't really get it. Personally, there isn't much else toward that. It's really just, that's my opinion. She creeps me out. Nothing against the character at all. It's just strange. Alright, the second ghost I have on this list is Jarvis the Jar Collector. Alright, now Jarvis isn't actually a ghost that creeps me out all that much. The only reason I did put him on this list is compared to a lot of others, he's really strange. It's like, out of all these ghosts, he doesn't fit in with a lot of them. He's not like a person type of thing. He's just some weird blob that's living in a jar. So, like, something about that does kind of not sit well with me. It's just kind of creepy and weird to me. But at the same time, it's kind of an interesting concept, I guess. But, wait, what am I saying? No, it's not. That's one of the weirdest concepts I've ever thought of. But anyway, Jarvis is strange more for the fact that when you meet him, he wants you to play a game where it's pretty much you just gotta hunt. It's like a whack-a-mole style game. That's kind of how it is. He asks you to hunt for him in the jar. He pops out and you gotta hit him with ice. It's just very strange. And it's like, why would he do that? And then all of a sudden afterwards, the part that really creeps me out, if I remember correctly, is he all of a sudden threatens to stuff you in a jar or something. And it's just, what are you doing, dude? Like, okay, you're weird. But anyway, Jarvis just is a weird freak to me. I don't really know what is up with this guy, but you know what? He's Jarvis. We don't judge Jarvis. Alright, the third ghost I have on this list is Bogmire, the Cemetery Shadow. Alright, so Bogmire, he's very similar to what I said with Jarvis, just doesn't sit as well with me compared to a lot of other ghosts, mainly for the fact that Bogmire, just like Jarvis, is so different compared to a lot of them. Like, while a lot are all based off like a human type of character, certain ones like Bogmire, it's just like, where does that come from? I mean, what it says about him is that he is the mansion's fear and despair, so what fear and what despair? Well, I mean, I get the despair part, but what is the fear part? The despair might be all the spirits wandering around. But what about the fear? That makes no sense to me. And it's just like, why is he in the graveyard? And two, why is he hanging out with a bunch of skeletons? I mean, that's not really eerie or anything, don't get me wrong, that doesn't bug me. But it's just more the fact that compared to a lot of others, he's so different and just doesn't sit as well with me as compared to a lot of other ones. So it's really, that's my only reason. He's also not super eerie. Not a lot of them are eerie. Remember, this is a Nintendo game. It's not that scary. Alright, number 2 on my list is Uncle Grimley, Hermit of the Darkness. Alright, Uncle Grimley. One of the ones that actually does creep me out quite a lot. It's so bizarre that someone like Uncle Grimley would freak me out. But honestly, my reasoning is more for the fact that he only shows up when the power is off in the mansion. And that just, it's freaky. It's just like, okay, the lightning struck the mansion. Cool. And then all of a sudden you gotta find this guy who's sitting in a place you've already been in the game, and it's just, he's weird. Like, I don't get it with this guy, but it's just, he's got this appearance that freaks me out. I believe something else where he is like, he just refused to, what was it? Oh yeah, he liked to tend to keep to himself, which the family of his was fine with it, which makes you wonder, why doesn't his family like him? Like, where is that coming from? What is with this guy? Why does he like to be alone? Why is he so just creepy, despite how, his way of scaring people was just going, whoa, like doing that, like a stereotypical ghost thing. But it's like, the way he does it actually kind of doesn't sit well with me. More for the fact that you're just in the darkness. There's no music playing too, mind you. It's just dead silence with him making noise, and it just, for me, it just doesn't feel right. It's kind of freaky to me. Not scary, but it's a little bit freaky. We're just not going to ever think about Uncle Grimley ever again, okay? That sounds like a party to me. Alright, the final ghost I have on my list is none other than Sir Weston, the Chilly Climber. Alright, now, the strange thing about Sir Weston is, normally you wouldn't see this guy as too scary, but I personally, when I was younger, this guy always freaked me out. I don't know what it was about him, but it was like when you walked into this freezing cold, chilly, cold storage, and then you find this guy just frozen in ice. It just, I don't know what it is, but it always creeped me out. It even still kind of creeps me out. Not as bad as it used to, but it always freaked me out. And really, my reasoning is more the fact that he seems to be like an Arctic explorer kind of person. That's what he felt like. But then like the cold like killed him or something. And so then, as his biography says, it was the strange fellow's icy abode may be the reason he hasn't warmed up to being a ghost. So it makes it imply that he died in a frozen wasteland of some sort, and then he just refuses to accept that he's a ghost. I don't know what it is about this guy. Just that thought is just weird to me. It just, who is this guy? What happened to him? Why is he a ghost? Well, I mean, of course he's a ghost. You turn into a ghost. But, I mean, like, what happened to this guy? Why in the world is he, like, why does he prefer cold? Why does he hate the warmth? Like, I don't know. It's just Sir Weston. We don't judge him. Just like Jarvis, we don't judge him. But seriously, Sir Weston always freaks me out. Even to this day, he still doesn't sit well with me. I don't like this guy. So he can just go back in his frozen case of ice and just never bug me again. Alright, so there you have it. That was my top 5 most eeriest ghosts. I know my descriptions weren't that great of what I wanted to say about them. I'm not used to doing top 5s, so don't judge me. I'll get better at it, trust me. This is the first time for me. I'm trying new things. But I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you thought my opinions were whatever, then good for you. If you were interested in them, feel free to comment down below and ask a little more. Maybe I can explain it better why I put some of them in this video if I didn't explain it very well in the video. And I'm also curious to hear what your creepiest ghosts in Luigi's Mansion are. Which ones creep you out more than any other? Like, these were my 5. I want to know what yours are. So definitely leave those down in the comments below. And I don't know. I just want to see what you guys think. So either way, hope you guys enjoyed the video. Happy Halloween. And I will see you guys next time. Alright, bye.